All right, guys, now what we're going to do is go back to applying some of the algebra to finding to determining the type of quadrilateral that we're dealing with. Here is an example problem. I give you the coordinates of the points which determine a quadrilateral, and I ask you to determine what type of quadrilateral it is, okay? I'm going to advise you to take a look at this worksheet ahead of time. I'm going to go through an example problem with you, and I'm going to show you some ways in which we determine what type of quadrilateral it is. So I designed these on Sketchpad. I will show you right here, okay? So I give you the coordinates, you plot the points. Now you can't simply go by the appearance. This looks to be a kite. Now how would I know it's a kite? Well, I'm going to first off determine what are my slopes and what are my distances, because in one case I give you what looks to be a rectangle, and of course, how would you know it's a rectangle? Well, you would only know if it's a rectangle if the slopes, if two sets of slopes were equal, because then two sides were is parallel, and another two sets of sides were equal, and the slopes were negative reciprocals of each other. Then in that case, okay, we would have a right angle here, okay? Also, you would measure the lengths and see if you have two sets of equal lengths, okay? How would you know if it's just a parallelogram, as is what appears to be here? Well, two sets of parallel sides, okay, and two sets of equal sides. How would you know? We did the kite. How would you know if it's a trapezoid? Well, trapezoid, okay, only one set of parallel sides, no equal sides. Of course, if the two non-parallel sides were equal, then it would be an isosceles trapezoid. Looks to be a square. How would we know it's a square? Okay, so this is the line of questioning I'm going to offer you in this exercise, this kind of thing, okay? If two sides have the same slope, the quadrilateral is a blank. What is it, okay? If two sets of sides have slopes which are negative reciprocals of each other, then the quadrilateral is, well, negative reciprocal slopes would imply perpendicular, which would imply, okay, either a rectangle or a square. So I'm going to offer you these questions initially, and, okay, for you to think about. Then I'm going to have you go through and do these exercises, okay? And then based on your findings there, determine what type of quadrilateral it is and why, okay? So I will come back in the next video and do one of these as an example for you, but this is what we can expect to be doing in just a moment.